You guys know I'm extra. I've always been extra, always gonna be extra. So hi guys, it's Ali. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be reviewing, swatching and doing a little demo of the brand new Bperfect Cosmetics Manifest palette. So if you guys do want to see my opinions on this palette, how it swatches, all the tea, and how I achieved this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. This palette officially launched a couple of days ago, but if you guys do follow Bperfect, then you would have seen it before in one of their bundles. I think it was the Clockstruck 12 bundle. It was included in that. I got mine in the Black Friday sale that they had. So they did have a £25 gift bag, and this was one of the products in that gift bag. And they kind of marketed it as this exclusive palette, this brand new palette, la la la, rare-te-te, blah blah blah. But it was a palette that a few people already had because they had gotten the Clockstruck 12 palette. But you know what? That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the palette. If you guys did watch the video that I did unboxing that gift bag, then you will know that I do have a little bit of beef with Bperfect Cosmetics, but I'm gonna try and remain as impartial as possible when I'm doing this review for you guys. So this is what the packaging of the palette looks like. It's this sort of holographic pinky purpley blue packaging, and I believe it's got loads of little eyes on it, like little eye looks. And I'm gonna go ahead and open it up for you guys as well. So this is what it looks like. So it is a 12 pan palette and it retails for £21.95. And this is the color story. So we've got some golds, some berries, some pinks. I'm not really sure what season this is geared towards. I know it's definitely towards the end of the year. I can't really see myself reaching for this palette in like the summertime or anything like that, unless I wanted to kind of use the pink or the yellow. But for the most part, I definitely feel like it's definitely a end of the year type palette. So within the 12 shades in the palette, there are 7 mattes, 2 glitters, 1 luxe shimmer, and 2 marble shadows. I don't know if you guys saw which was which when I showed you the palette, but I will be swatching them according to sort of their cluster. So I'll start with the mattes, the glitters, the shimmer, the marbles, like that. So I will categorize it just because I feel like it's easier that way. So we are going to go ahead and get straight into the swatches, because there isn't a lot that I can say on the palette without doing the swatches, because I don't really know the brand. Don't really feel like I want to know the brand any more than I already do. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get swatching. I'm going to go ahead and start with the matte. So the first shade we have is Influencer. Then we have Trance, Rabbit Hole, Oh Mummy, Instaglam, BPB, and finally we've got 10 Second Tan. So these are all of the matte shades. To be fair, they don't look that exciting, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and swatch the marble shades next. So the first shade we have is Higher Love. Then we've got In the Mix 96. So those are the marble shades. I'll just show you guys in the pan what they look like. So it's this shade here and that shade there. So they've got sort of a multi-toned shift to them in the pan. When you swatch them though, it's a fuchsia and it's a gold. If you ask me, it's just what they are. I'm gonna see if the 2 glitter shades will swatch. So the first one we have is Pride. And then the shade Secret. So we've got a champagne gold and a bronzy kind of colour. Okay. These 4 shades at the bottom definitely make the palette seem a little more exciting than the matte shades did. The matte shades for me are just meh, you know? And then we have our final luxe shimmer in the shade Buzzin'. So those are all of the colours in the palette swatched. They're not bad colours looking at them, and the formula actually feels really, really nice. The only thing that I will note is that the Oh Mummy shade didn't feel as velvety as all the other shades. The other shades were creamy, super soft to the touch. But there was a bit of a grain going on with Oh Mummy. Nothing major, but it was there, and I will just note it for the video's sake, just so people know that there's a bit of inconsistency there. But I'm just looking at the colours now on my hand, and yeah, I don't know. It's not really a colour story that excites me, you know. I feel like there are 12 more shades missing to sort of complete this palette and make it a palette that I would be sort of itching to buy. I feel like I definitely felt a lot different about this palette when I hadn't opened it. I think it was the mystery of it all. The mystery of not knowing what it looked like in person. But now I've opened it, I'm sort of like, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I did manage to create a look using the palette though. So I will just go ahead and skip to the tutorial for this look that I have today. So if you guys do want to see how I achieved this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelid, and I'm using my Revolution Ultimate Eye Base in the shade Medium. I literally swear by these eye bases now. I don't really use anything else to prime my eyelid. I have got a separate review on them if anyone does want to see them. I will link it in the description box down below so you guys can see what the tea is on the eye bases. But I'm just patting this on all over my eyelid. My eyelid's all primed, and the first shade I'm going to go into is this sort of burgundy pinky type shade called Oh Mummy. And I'm literally just going to draw an arch on my eyelid using this colour. I'm just going to start over here and literally just follow along where my crease is and just draw an arch. And then without adding any extra product to the brush, I'm going to fan out this colour and just blur it out and blend upwards. And this is just so the colours don't look so harsh. And I'm also taking it out here just a tad, just like I've done on this eye here. So I'm dragging this out and dispersing that colour. Now I'm taking a small pointy brush and the shade Rabbit Hole here, and I'm deepening the crease using this shade. So I'm kind of pretty much drawing that same arch that I did in the beginning, just using a different shade. And going back in with the brush I used in the beginning, I am blending these two shades together. Pretty happy with the blend that I've got right now, so I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm going back in with that same Revolution Eye Base in Medium and a super small brush. And this is literally how I cut my crease all the time. It seems to work for me, so why fix it when it ain't broken? Now taking this shimmery marble shade here called Higher Love, I'm going to pack this all over where I've put the concealer. And I'm just using a flat brush to do that. And praying that it's not going to get all over my makeup, because I've already finished the makeup look and I don't want the glitter to spoil it. So hopefully I can do this without messing up all the work that I literally just did. Kind of leaning towards using my finger. So this is what the eye looks like right now. Honestly, when I was doing this eye, I did contemplate just leaving it here, but I was feeling a little bit extra. You guys know I'm extra. I've always been extra, always gonna be extra. So I am gonna go in with one of the glitter shades, and it is this one here called Pride. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put an adhesive over this gold shade and then pack that glitter on just for that little extra pizzazz, that oomph, that Alice extra touch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. I have no idea if I'm supposed to wait for this to like dry down a little bit first before I apply glitter on it, but the first time I did it, I didn't, and I feel like it caused me a little bit of complication, but it worked out in the end, and I'm feeling a little impatient, so I am just going to go ahead and start packing on that Pride shade. Do you guys not think it just looks so much better with the glitter? I absolutely have a love-hate relationship with glitter. I love, love, love how it looks, but I hate working with it. Like, for real, I hate working with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyeliner, add my mascara and some lashes, and we will be right back with my final thoughts on the palette. So hang tight. Okay. A few changes later, and this is the finished look. I went ahead, added my lashes, some mascara, liner, you know, my usual stuff, as well as this shade Buzzing in the inner corner. The shade is a little more icy than I would have wanted. I thought it would pull more gold, but it definitely pulled more on the silver side, but I still think it's cute. As for the palette itself, I'm not sure this is a palette that I would have bought on my own if it wasn't included in the mystery bag. I think it's a nice palette, but it doesn't really scream excitement for me. Nothing about it screams that I need to have it or I need to purchase it. I think my favorite thing about it has got to be the glitter shades in here. Pigment wise, it's very pigmented, easy to blend, easy to work with. So the formula of the shadows is absolutely phenomenal. I do like the sizes of the pans as well. I think they have a decent amount of product in them. It's just a color story for me. It's not doing what I thought it would. When I saw videos of this palette, when I saw other people sort of opening theirs, I was a little more excited than I am now. I don't hate the palette though. I will probably use it a couple of times just to use these glitter shades. And I feel like the look I've created is a very cute look, but beyond this one, I don't know. I think if the color story is your thing and you came to this video looking for whether or not the formula was good, then the formula is A1. I actually love this formula. But for a £21 palette with 12 pans in it, I don't know. I don't know if I'm sold on this palette yet, but this is sort of my first impressions. I haven't really had much time to play with it, so I will probably sit down, try and brainstorm a couple looks on here and see what I can come up with. I think if this shade Oh Mummy as well didn't come out as pink on my eye, my feelings about this palette might be a little different. Like, I was really excited for it to be like a burgundy brick type color, but it's not. It's very, very pink, especially on my skin tone. But yeah, those are my feelings on the palette. I will definitely say take my opinion with a little bit of a pinch of salt, just because I do have a bitter taste in my mouth about this brand, just because I don't think they're an inclusive brand. Personally, it's not really a brand that I feel like I'm gonna shop with beyond the products that I already have, unless a palette like the Stacey Marie Carnival palette, but even then, so I don't really like supporting brands that I don't feel like support me. So this might be the last purchase from Bperfect that I make. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel once again. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed already. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.